The North Little Rock Animal Shelter is in crisis mode this week. They've been at max capacity before, but for the next 2 months, they have even less kennel space. New at 6, THV 11 Sarah Horbakowitz shares their plea for adoptions in foster families as the shelter hopes to avoid heartbreaking decisions.
For the first time in decades, the North Little Rock Animal Shelter is getting what they say are much needed renovations. But during construction, they can't use half their kennels. Now they're pushing for adoptions. This is Kayla, one of 28 dogs at the North Little Rock Animal Shelter on Monday. Pups that shelter director Adam Tyndall is working to get adopted.
We have 28 dogs and I've got 23 adoption cages. We've got one dog sitting that's in a very large crate as far as for his size, that's sitting there waiting for a kennel to open up.
The shelter has been at max capacity before, but this time there's even less kennel space, about half now closed off for renovations.
I can't use as of right now. So it's very difficult knowing they're there and I can't utilize them. That's why we're utilizing fosters and things of that nature.
The city says the changes were needed. This year's renovations is the shelter's first major update since the 70s.
That's going to be the adoption entrance there. So when people adopt animals and stuff, they'll go inside that area there. And there's going to be an event room in there.
But it also means if adoptions slow, some animals may need to be put down.
School starting, that is going to be one of those times where a lot of times we see a lull in adoptions. But as more animals come in, what do?
For now, the shelter says they're doing everything they can to help pups get adopted.
We need people and places for them to go, and without people and places for them to go, then there's nowhere for them to go. So we have to figure out a way.
The shelter's hoping to finish up renovations by the end of September, hoping they can get enough adoptions before then. For now, reporting in North Little Rock, Sarah Horbakowitz, THV 11 News.
Sarah, thank you. The North Little Rock Shelter says they're always looking for volunteers to walk or spend time with the animals. Their open adoption hours are Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 5 p.m.